Hello everybody, welcome back to Soul Studios. I'm your host Soul, and today we're talking about Ashfur, the man, the myth, the legend. This guy was put up against two other topics in my weekly poll, killer whales and internet logic regarding bad relationships, and he got 100% of the votes, so we're talking about him. Also, yes, I've started doing weekly polls for the video topics so that you guys can help decide what I talk about. I have a long list, and if there's something that you guys would like to suggest for me to discuss, put it down in the comments. Maybe one day it'll be a video talk, who knows. So now on to our lovable boy. Spoiler warnings for The Prophecies Begin, The New Prophecy, Power of Three, Omen of the Stars, The Broken... You know what? Just all of Warriors. Holy cow, I didn't realize he was just in everything. Our boy Ashfur was introduced in The Prophecies Begin as a kit, his mother being Brindleface. He has a sister named Ferncloud, and I did not know this, or I didn't remember it until I was doing the research for the video, but I guess Cloudtail was technically his foster brother. So that's kind of neat. I'm going to be very honest throughout this video. I don't remember much about Ashfur, except for like his role in Power of Three, with the whole fire thing and his death. I did not remember him even being in the first series. He was much more of a background character up until the end of The New Prophecy. And then there was what happened in Power 3. I'm using the Warriors Wiki a bunch to help me fill in gaps. We're all just learning here. As for first series stuff, the chief thing I remember is that his mother, Brindleface, died thanks to the almighty Tiger Star. And that's something I feel like everyone just forgets about Ashfur. Like, he wasn't always this evil, obsessive guy. Ashfur was a child at some point, and he went through a rough time during his apprenticeship. His mom died. His mom was murdered. He was a part of the team of ThunderClan cats that had to get rid of the dogs when they were terrorizing the clan. He was an apprentice while Blue Star was losing her mind. Just a bunch of stuff. But he was a good apprentice. He was neat. I don't remember him causing many issues. After that first series, I feel like he's kind of just there until Squirrelflight needs someone to go to so that she can get back at Brambleclaw for whatever argument they were having at the time. In this respect, I feel bad for Ashfur. Like, he never actually had a chance with her, but he thought he did. I don't think the blame needs to go entirely to Squirrelflight for this either. She was having a rough patch and needed someone who wasn't Tiger Star Jr. And I think Ashfur was supportive of her. I remember him being supportive. I don't like them as a pairing just because their personalities don't fit, and also family tree stuff that I won't go into right now. But he was a pretty chill dude, and then Squirrelflight left him to be with Brambleclaw again, and this is where things take a turn. I don't know if his love for Squirrelflight just got more and more obsessive over their relationship. I don't really remember it being so bad that Ashfur would react in the way that he did. I do remember him taking their breakup badly, like really badly. But I can't remember his behavior up until that point being in any way so obsessed with her that he would be so upset. It's been a long time since I've read The New Prophecy. My boyfriend is going through those books now. I'll get him to fill me in all the details when he gets to that point. Moving on to Power of Three, he mentored Lionblaze, which is something I totally forgot about. I do remember there being a tense feeling there, a little bit weird. I know at some point after Lionblaze became a warrior, he and Ashfur had a sparring match that got heated quickly, though I'm pretty sure Lionblaze had no idea why. Ashfur had all the ideas why. Ashfur was very obvious in his disdain for Squirrelflight and anyone closely attached to her at this time. So at some point in Power of Three, there is the infamous fire scene. A fire breaks out, Ashfur blocks Squirrelflight and the three from escaping it, and then he's all like, "Squirrel Girl, I loved you. You were so amazing, and we were amazing, and I was gonna marry you, but you broke my heart, so now I'm gonna slaughter your kids because our quick fling in the last series is definitely the same as the mother-child relationship that you've made with your children. I definitely won't be exiled for this. This is the greatest plan anyone has ever had." And Squirrelflight says nuh-uh and tells him the three are not her kids, and I actually don't remember what happens after that. Hollyleaf kills him later, the end. Next time we see the Ash Fellow is in Omen of the Stars, when Yellowfang is leading Jayfeather through StarClan and Jayfeather spots him. When asked what he could possibly be doing in StarClan because he's a jerk, Yellowfang responds with the worst excuse ever. His only fault was to love too much. Well, under that logic, my boyfriend's ex should never answer for the fact that she threatened to murder my boyfriend, but obviously that's not how life works. So no, Yellowfang, I do not believe that was his only fault. I mentioned this for a brief moment in my last video, but I was one of the people who thought Ashfur going to StarClan was dumb and should not have happened. Bro threatened murder, was obsessed with a woman who wanted absolutely nothing to do with him, tried having her father killed at some point. Back in the New Prophecy, Ashfur helped Hawkfrost trick Firestar into going into the Fox Trap. I totally forgot about that, and I also forgot how we know that. I did try to look it up while writing this script, but I was kind of busy and short on time, so I never did find that out. So I have no idea how we know this, but it is something that happened that was before the fire scene. If anyone knows how we know this, put it in the comments. After this, he's not seen for a bit until the Broken Code series, where he is a main antagonist. I don't know much about the series. I have not read it yet. I know that at some point Bramblestar gets possessed by Ashfur, and that's a whole long thing. He's a bit of a tyrant there. He is in the Dark Forest. He's controlling the Dark Forest somehow, I think with his emotions. He is killed by Bristlefrost, I'm pretty sure, drowned in one of the Dark Forest's icky rivers. And that is the end of our boy Ashfur. I don't really have strong feelings about him. I think he makes for an interesting character. It is interesting to see his character arc throughout the books. I saw this one theory that I really liked. I forget where I saw it, but it was that Ashfur truly saw Tigerstar in Brambleclaw. His mother was taken from him by Tigerstar. He, of course, hated him. In his eyes, Brambleclaw took Squirrelflight from him, even if that situation is not as horrible as murder. Brambleclaw and Tigerstar are closely related in Ashfur's head. And I think that's a really neat explanation for at least part of Ashfur's behavior. Another thing was that he could have been... they were closely related in his head because while he couldn't protect his mother from Tigerstar, he could, in some form or fashion, protect Squirrelflight from Brambleclaw. So if he saw Brambleclaw as a threat, even just to their relationship, he also saw Squirrelflight as in danger. So I think that's a pretty neat thinking of things. I wish we had seen more of his and FernClown's relationship, since I think they make good siblings. I think it would have been neat to see more depth into Ashfur's character in that way. Also, compared to Squirrelflight, Ashfur is old, which is just another reason that I can't see them together. That age gap is just a bit much. I know there are worse ones in Warriors, but this one's still kind of meh. I'm pretty sure he was a warrior before Squirrelflight was even born. So you can see where it would feel just a little icky. Another fun theory that I think would be cool is what if Hollyleaf was haunted by Ashfur? I will take any excuse to make his early death days evil, and I do like the thought of him driving Hollyleaf to act out and run away like she did. Another way to get back at Squirrelflight. Fun stuff like that. I've just forgotten how long Ashfur has been a part of this series. He's a bit of an icon, an unhinged icon, but an icon nonetheless. I'm pretty sure that is all I have to say about this lovely fellow. Shameless self-promotion here. If you like the art in this video and like to support me and my art and this channel, go check out my Ko-Fi. I take commissions, I have Warrior Cats adoptables, and in a few months I should have some Warrior Cat stickers available. Link is in the description. Go check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all stay safe, drink some water, remember to breathe, and I will see you in the next video.